What is happening, people? Today we are unveiling the new image metric grid. This is a tutorial. It will be on this page. Hopefully you find all the intrigue, incitement, and allure of this that I do and our team has had while building this out. I'm going to run through how to use this, why you should use it, what it does, and ultimately how you can use this either for clients, for your teams, for internal reporting. And if you are having any trouble at all, email us at hello@visionlabs.com. We might be able to help you out build reporting that makes sense for your teams to act on right there. Okay. This is the image metric grid V2. This will be changed out. You might be looking at this like, oh my goodness, don't use this. This will be in production and I'll give you the image metric grid here. It will also be inside the Looker Studio library. This is the outcome of what you're looking for, right? We can look at images, we can have overlays, we can have titles, we can have the different metrics that you'd like to have, and then targets. So here we are aiming for 100%. And so as you can see, it goes down to 24%. It is red. We are in the red here, no bueno. So how do we do that? That is the question that we are here to answer today. And I'm going to show you exactly how that is. So what I've prepared here is a Google Sheet because this is how this works. So first takeaway, this display of images within Looker Studio only works with hosted images that are not on Google. So here, for example, we are looking at a beautiful puppies in a basket, as you can tell, the best type of puppy. And it is hosted, as you can see, on our website, visionlabs.com. And it is uploaded, it is content, it is JPEG. This works with JPEG, PNG, pretty much every image file size. So not to worry on that. We have a title, we have a platform, we have the cuteness scale, number of puppies, visible tongues, visible tails, and then fluffiness. As you know, that is always how you grade puppies, right? That's what I'm always going to talk about now. So how do you integrate this? So I've got this here. I've got a couple of other demos here. I'll show you how to use these. And so let's build in a new report right here. So I'm going to hop into the edit mode here and I'm going to come into this and I'm going to create a new page, right? So here we are, new page. And now we are going to get rid of this on the side. We are going to hop in and I'm going to show you how to do this. So I've already connected to this Google Sheet, right? So here we are, public demo of puppies. And so here you can go public demo of puppies. And how do you access this? So you can use image metric grid as the custom path right here. How you can add that is you come right on up here to the community visualizations, hit explore more, and then you can type in right here, //image metric -grid, and you will see this pop on up. I've already added it, so it's going to already be here. So let me just show you what that looks like. Once you add that, it will be showing up here with the new styling. So you can just grab this, put it real big. There we go. We now have the image metric grid. It will not load anything by default. So keep that in mind. If you load this, it will not load anything. So how do we do this? So let me just swap this over to the puppy demo. And so here are all the fields that we have to work with on this right-hand side. So we have the date range, which is a normal date range. You can add in any date range. I'm not going to add any because we're looking at puppies, but you can add in any date range you'd like. Then we have the dimensions here, and we have the metrics here. What we can do is we can simply put in this image URL. So what I've done is taken that hosted link right here, and I've created a function that uses that URL to just say this is an image URL. That's all you have to do. Then you can grab that and you can put it right in here and we will now be off to the races and ta-da, you've got images. By default, if you don't have anything, it will just pull in the first dimension here and we are off to the races and there is an undefined for the overlay. Hey, just gonna interrupt your quick tutorial to let you know that this is step number 5 of the data order of operations that we do here at Vision Labs. If you would like to download your copy, go to visionlabs.com/DOO, that's do for short, and that is the marketing data order of operations. This is step number 5, right? We are visualizing, but if you do not create a plan, if you don't have tracking, if you don't have your data collection process in place, this might be overwhelming. You might be like, what is happening? So go download the do and visionlabs.com/do. We will be there to help you out and show you exactly what you should be focusing on for the highest ROI of your data. Thank you so much. Back to the image metric grid. We're going to turn this overlay off, but most people seem to be using it, and I would like to encourage people to use that. So if you have any problems, let us know. So we are now having puppies. If I remove this, you have to require it to at least have one metric so it knows what to sort by, it knows what to do. All right, so now we can pull in other things. So I'm going to put in a title, which is just simply any type of dimension. Right now we're using a text dimension. So there you can see this title is pulled in right here. Do you have a ball? And as you can see right here, do you have a ball? We are off to the races. Then we could also put in our overlay, right? And so I'm going to put in the platform here, whether it was displayed on in Facebook, on Instagram, on whatever else. And now we have the overlay right there. Okay, now we can put in any metrics. So I'm going to put in a cuteness level because everyone knows that's the most important number. We can put in a fluffiness number, right? And then we can put in visible tails, and we can put in visible tongues. You know, why not? All right. And so here is an interesting, let me get rid of this data platform, and we are now here. What you will notice off the bat is that it looks pretty weird, right? You are like, what is happening? Why do we have this? And I'm going to show you exactly how to style that. So what we can do is put this a little bit higher. It doesn't really matter. And then we can hop over to the style tab, and now we can change the color of this card. We can change to white, we can change to black, we can change to whatever our heart desires. And then you can change these to white, right? So now we got a little dark mode happening, right? So now we are there. Not a big fan of it. So I'm gonna go back to this black. Okay, now we can set targets. Okay, this is a beautiful part. So if you don't want any targets, you can come in here and just zero these out, right? You just put 0 and it will then just put gray boxes there for you. If your target is 0, just put like 0.01 or something like that. And so these targets are set by using a range of these dimensions. And so, for example, here we have 0.6 as fluffiness, but that's actually a percentage. And so this is smart enough that if you take in here, we can come into fluffiness and we can change that from a number to a percentage. And now it's a percent. It's smart enough to realize, hey, this is a percentage. We now have percent going there. Hop into the style, and now we have the zeros. But if I wanted to, I could say, okay, our cuteness scale is a scale of 1 to 10. So I'm going to put 10, or let's just say we want to shoot for a 7, right? So that's our goal. Now everything above a 7 turns to green, everything below a 7 goes to yellow, and then ultimately red if you go down below that. So you can use these targets to very easily set a target to say, okay, what do we want our click-through rate to be? What do we want our merchandising fee to be? Any of those types of things you can now easily add in as a target. I want to make this as simple as possible for anybody to utilize a target. And so now what you can do is you can make this a little bit smaller, right? We're going to move this to the side. Sometimes if errors giving you trouble, you can always click on it, and then it should be able to kind of, if you ever get stuck on that, there we go, boom. Sometimes it gets a little bit wonky. You can bear with the Looker Studio changes. And then what we can do is we can come over here and we can put a target, right? So we could say, hey, our target fluffiness is 0.7 or whatever, 70%. And now you can say, hey, this is or is not working. And we have our kind of gauge of success right here. And that is exactly how we do this. So that is the image metric grid. That is the quickest lightning fast tutorial I could give you of exactly how it works. I'll put this on the page. Okay, now we're moving into the more advanced Ninja Casa Dojo house that we have right here. And I'm going to talk about this live website pull. So this is going to pull, it should take a second longer, but this is going to pull in the exact, what currently is there for the website. So this might be more applicable if you are running paid media, if you are running ads, if you are running any of those types of things. This should now work. So if I wanted to say, hey, I want to only look at blogs, well, now here are all the blogs. I've loaded this quite a bit, so you'll see, hey, we have too many requests, and that's okay. We could come in here and say, hey, I want to say organic blogs. Bam, there we go. Here's exactly how many sessions, bounce rate, views per session, whatever your heart desires of those individual pages. Again, we are seeing too many requests here because I've been loading this, building this out for you guys, but I'm going to show you how to do this. So I'm just using a sheet, right? So here we can go up to our public demo website. It is not images. This is not images. What I'm actually doing here is I'm using an API for images. So if I come over here to the data tab, you will see I have this full page image here. This red here is an advanced function that allows Looker Studio to load an image that is loaded via the API. This is using thumb, image.thumb.io. You could use whatever your heart desires. If you don't want to pay for a license, go somewhere else. If you want to pay for something else, do that. How does this work? What this does is we are just loading an image, and I'll show you right now how this works. Is you can load this up right there, and then I can type in any type of website that I would like to, and it will render an image of this page. So now this is an actual image. It is a JPEG, and I could now reference it inside of Looker Studio. That's how this works. You then have to add in your key after this. So you could add in like my actual API key. If you use APIs, there you go. Here's a free version. But now what we can do is we can actually pull in these, and that's how this is loading. So I've got sessions, bounce rate, views per session, and you could connect this into your BigQuery, your Google Sheets. You can use any of those types of things to load in data here. So now, yeah, you can use this. It should work. If you do have any problems, questions, concerns, hello@visionlabs.com. And we would love to have you as a member of the lab if you would like to join us in there, where we can give feedback and update these types of things as we go. If you are seeing this video, this should now be updated to just image metric grid, and you should be able to find this inside of the gallery of Looker Studio. So any questions at all, let us know. I'm excited to see how people use it. If you are so inclined to give feedback, again, this is a free tool for the community. Shoot us an email with a screenshot if you can share. Would love to see how. I've seen people using it for merchandising, to show images of ads, show landing pages like I'm showing here, show a catalog. One person was using it as a display of images of a software that categorizes building permits, and they wanted to show every single thing that was shown as an image. If you have any questions at all, let us know. Excited to see how you use this.